Welcome to Wine Chats with Bildo and Lindelin. My name is Billy Milovanovic, aka Bildo.
And my name's Lindsay Kirkwood, also known as Lindelin.
And this is an offensively funny podcast about drinking wine and chatting life. Hope you enjoy. Welcome to Wine Chats with Bildo and Lindelin. You have lipstick on your teeth. Do I too? Look, what's that? Lindsay has lipstick on her teeth. My name is Billy Milovanovic, also known as lipstick-free teeth on teeth Bildo. Wow. It's a great start to the episode, isn't it?
So sorry. I have to edit massively.
We'll wait.
Okay. My name's Lindsay Kirkwood, also known as Lindelin. No, what I was going to say, which is karma. I was like, oh, I love the shade of your lips.
Oh, good.
Anyways, I had lipstick
that's
on
not
my
karma
teeth.
unless you were being sarcastic.
Yeah, no, it's not karma. Anyways, picky.
Anyway,
Continue on.
hi, welcome. I'm going to let you, this is an offensively funny podcast about drinking wine and chatting life.
Yeah.
I'm going to let you introduce the topic because literally right up in this moment, I'm still a little bit confused as to what we're doing and how it's going to run. So you tell me what you expect of me.
This is a little insight as to how the planning rolls, okay? Little story. So get yourself a glass of wine and, get cozy.
Settle in. Should we get a glass of wine before we...
No. You ask me a question, I'm going to answer, and then I will do the wine.
You run the show because
Boss
obviously
face.
I'm off it.
First of all, Billy has a Samsung that does not receive my messages properly. That is why you should get an iPhone. But I suggested a topic to Billy. She's like, now, do I have to plan for it? So I message you.
Plan.
Right. So then I message you a link of all these questions. I'm like, well, let's do a fun one. Why don't we just ask a whole bunch of random questions? You're like, okay, cool. What more do you want?
Well,
it's asking each other a bunch of random questions. And we're just like, I found this cool little list of like, they're probably going to be boring, but there might be some fun ones in there too.
But what I wanted was to receive your messages actually. And this honestly happens all the time with our phones. You will text me and I do not receive it. Like it does not arrive to me. So all these little notes about what we're actually supposed to be doing were not received by me. So I'm just going to follow your lead.
Perfect. As you should.
Let's do it, Linny. It's your episode.
Let's have some wine.
Let's.
Feisty. It's because she's cold. She's barely wearing any clothes. It's only 24 today and a bit windy. And she's like dressed like it's fucking...
I wanted to look cute for Lindsay. I worked for hours on this outfit. I thought long and hard about it. I had it all planned out, sketched in my book.
Oh my God, stop talking. Okay, so the wine we're
Bought
having
it, threw it on.
Oh my God.
And now it's cold.
We're having a nice chilly white Sauv Blanc for you today, Bill.
I see you're catering for me because I'm not cold.
I'm going to leave that alone. I could have been a bitch back to you, but I'm not going to. I'm going to be nice. Speaking of nice, so this is from the Hinsey, the nicest people in the whole wide world. We absolutely love them. We're wine ambassadors for these amazing people. Yeah, little hearts.
We are.
Wow.
We are.
I think you have to be
With my
12
sweaty
to do
pits.
that. Ew.
I'm sorry. Okay, go on.
So we love them. And I'm going to give you a little fun fact about them in a moment, but give me your glass. So this isn't the fun fact. This is just why they're amazing. So every bottle purchased, they remove 10 plastic bottles from the ocean. And in a second, I'm going to tell you how many they've actually taken out of the ocean because that's
because they recycle them once they take them out as well. They've created a whole company called Reese to do this.
Incredible.
So incredible. I know. People saving the world with their lovely wines.
And that's the thing. I mean, we'll give you our review about this wine later in the show, but we actually really love them.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
And yes,
genuinely love them.
This is not, I mean, we genuinely do love them. You could genuinely love them too with 25% off by using our code. We have a code, Wine Chats. Anyway, there's a little plug.
We have a code.
We have a code.
Now, Billy, because you're so feisty today, what would you prefer? Would you like us to cheers and have a sip of wine, or would you like me to do my fun fact first? I'm so confused about keeping up with you.
I say fun fact first.
Oh, okay.
Thank you for the option.
You're welcome. Good thing I have it here ready. So clean up, they call it clean up status report. So plastic bottles removed as of plastic bottles from the ocean since, this would be even more now. It says since July 2020.
No.
Well,
sure. Yeah, I mean, I know what it says, but surely
plastic bottles from the ocean since July 2020.
Since July 2020. Oh my God.
I'm so feisty. Can you read things properly, please?
Oh my God. I can't even blame it on the wine, and I've even eaten, so I can't blame it on anything except my brain. Okay, so 17,614,737 bottles.
Incredible.
Insane. So, and their goal is to remove 1 billion by the time of 2030. I believe it.
I believe it. It's going to happen.
Yeah.
They've promised to take us on a yacht in 2030 once they reach their goal. So I would hope that they do that. I'm all behind them.
Cheers to that.
Cheers to that.
Sauv Blanc Bill 2021, just in case you're curious.
I was not.
Wow. Nothing like gargling your wine. Jesus.
We will let you know our views later. Okay, let's do this really fascinating topic that I'm completely prepared for.
Look, well, you don't need to be prepared. And I apologize now. I did not make this list. You were being particular about what to chat about, but you wanted a fun, easy one that you did not have to prepare for.
Yes.
So I literally Googled fun topics to talk about.
Yeah.
And this came up. Don't interrupt me, Cameron.
I wasn't going to do it.
Literally, it has a list of questions to ask your friend.
I have because I misunderstood the topic. I actually prepared a couple of questions myself. So I'm going to use my own to put in there.
Okay.
I should also call it now that Lindsay is probably going to, not probably, she will 100% roll her eyes and give tood to my questions. So I cannot wait to ask them.
I do have one random question to ask.
Let's do it.
Yeah. But I'm going to save it for the right moment. Okay. Do you want to start out with one of your questions? No?
Nah.
Okay. Oh my God. Oh, well, this is so dumb. We're not going to.
I don't want to
tell me about yourself.
I know enough about you.
Okay. What's been the best part of your day so far, Billy?
Oh, Linda Lynn. I would have to say when I went to the grocery shop all by myself in the morning.
Yeah.
When there's no one there, I had no one with me. I smashed out my shopping very quickly because I'm so onto it. Mm-hmm. And that was it. I did my grocery shopping this morning by myself without kids and without anybody else being at the shops as well, because when you go at 8 a.m, like 8:30, no one's there.
What are you talking about? My set of shops is packed.
Yeah, but you rich people up in the Camp Hill area, I don't know what you guys are doing that early in the morning. Everybody's after their yoga and Pilates. Everybody's like sauntering in their activewear to buy their groceries. Like, no. I live in a place that has a bunch of old people that are sleeping in. They were all sleeping.
Right.
Not they're still there, but they're moving slowly, so you can whiz around them.
And knock them over.
So if I had to guess, I mean, obviously, and also my other favorite part of my day was obviously seeing my Linda Lynn.
Yeah,
the moment we embraced.
She's talking about her fucking apples when you could be talking about when you entered my
apples,
house, right? Of course, I bought apples today too, Bill. That's not my highlight of my day.
I was going to say, now, do I ask you the same question back?
Well, I don't know, Billy. This topic is so confusing.
Let's just smash out through these questions because we're not going to do this forever, right?
I don't know.
I'm going to pick my own random question.
Yeah. Okay. Go.
And it's going to be accompanied by a short story because. Always, right.
We can do
podcasts.
Whatever.
That's what we do.
Yeah. My cushions really bug me.
Linda Lynn, this is my question for you.
Oh, yes.
When is the last time you truly thanked your body?
Never. Ew. Why? No. Okay. After all that negativity.
I knew it. It always starts with this yeah. But then you think about it.
Probably after about 5.5 years ago, after I birthed my baby, my last baby.
Right. I had a little moment yesterday afternoon where I
light some incense.
I was right. Well, no, it wasn't during meditation. I meditate in the mornings. This was in the afternoon. I was just about to we got home from school drop off or whatever, and I was putting stuff away, and then I just went to my window and had a little moment where before I went.
Which window so I can visualize this?
I was in my bedroom because I just finished doing my laundry. You've been in my bedroom maybe once.
Yeah,
so
I was going to say that doesn't help
what
me.
It looks like, right?
No.
But I have a big window that looks out into the backyard and lots of greenery, right? So I finished putting the laundry away, and then now it's time to start making dinner and start doing all the other crazy stuff. Yeah. I just stood in front of the window, took a little moment, took a few deep breaths, but then it got really weird. I mean, to me, it was beautiful. But then I just gave myself a big hug and was like, man, thank you so much. All this stuff that I'm I have cellulite. My boobies are hanging too low. My face
just get a
is
better bra for that.
This and that. Yeah. Anyway, it's just constant meanness to your body. And then I realized that this body has gotten me so fucking far, Lindsay. Look at me now. But really, to actually say you are healthy, you are functioning, you are doing exactly what you should be doing. I don't think we thank our bodies enough. You should thank your body, Lindsay. I think this is a perfect time for you to give yourself a little hug.
Oh, man.
And just tell us all the wonderful things that you are thankful for.
No, look, I'm thankful. Do I actually have to say them right now?
Absolutely.
Are you wanting me to
be
listen?
Okay,
I should be
yourself.
what?
Hugging.
That is so. That is
people
so,
want to see it. Hands up if you want to see Lindsay hug herself. And
it is.
Look at all those hands.
Okay.
The people have spoken.
And I'm not going to hug myself. No, but I am. Did you just lick my wine glass? No. Oh, I thought I just saw you licking my wine glass. What were you doing to your wine glass? It looked like you were making out with it.
I literally just licked your wine glass, and now I'm going to drink mine. What?
I don't know what I saw. Maybe I'm not thankful for my eyesight because clearly,
yeah, you can leave your eyeballs off those things.
No, look, I don't know. Look, okay, this is going to sound really, really bitchy. Like I go on and on about my front bum, right? Like my front gut roll. No, you don't roll your eyes.
Okay, I'm
sorry.
Don't
roll your eyes because when you talk about your cellulite, I never ever do that to you. Stop it. Tisk, tisk. That's right. But when I front butt, yes. When I see other women,
right,
that are larger than me,
yes,
and this is it's just going to make me sound like a rude cow.
Absolutely.
But I am thankful that I have good genes. That even though I have had 3 kids, I'm 43.
Yes.
You know, I really don't have anything to
you are healthy.
Actually complain about. I have lots of ailments, but like.
Yeah, but generally
speaking, I have good genetics, I think. So I'm thankful for that.
I mean, that was really pathetic.
Right?
I
don't
thought you're going to hug yourself and give you.
I'm not going to hug myself.
I think you need to look outside your window this afternoon and have yourself a little powwow session with yourself.
That's not going to happen. That's not my jam. My eyes are, I'm trying to keep them.
I know, you did so good.
Right?
You did so good. Your head must hurt.
Look, a bit of eye strain. I'm happy that you have found that little part in your world because it's helping you in lots of different ways, which is I'm totally not against that for anybody that likes to do that.
You just don't like to thank your body.
No, it's not my jam. I'm grateful for.
That's why I like asking you these questions because you get so like annoyed about them.
Yeah, because it's like, I don't know. It's not like I have hate for myself. I just don't go, ooh, I love this.
I just think we should love ourselves more.
I'm so conscious that I have lipstick on my teeth now. That's all I can think about.
I can't see it. The people can't see it. Don't worry. Our live audience
can.
Our live audience is not.
Right. Okay. Well,
what's the next question?
God, I didn't think. We're on the couch, but I didn't think I had to lay down for this episode. So, Billy. Oh, this is so stupid. What do you do to relax? You meditate. Okay, move on.
I hug myself.
That is so dumb. Okay, so this is kind of cute. What's your favorite thing about your hometown? So not Runcorn hometown, like where you used to live.
Yeah,
like your actual hometown.
Honestly, my favorite thing about it is that it holds all those memories for me. Because I don't like, for people who have grown up in the same place and have lived in the same place all their lives, like obviously you probably have, you don't have that same thing. Like I don't. Like I can't drive past the school I used to go to. I can't drive past the shops I used to go to with my mum. Yeah. So I think it's more so like the memories it holds for me, which is getting sadder. Way to get real sad. Because obviously like that was 30 years ago. Yeah. So like things change. So now it's sad for me when I go back and I can't recognize those same places and spaces.
Do you know what is sad? So yes, I totally get that.
Are you laughing at me? This is so like
I
went deep and
no, not at all. Because I'm about to laugh at my hometown because I'm about to go home for Christmas.
Right.
My hometown has not changed.
That's beautiful.
Well, it's changed, but it hasn't. So it's not beautiful because it's not getting beautiful. Like it's just
and Mostert is getting beautiful. I think it's it's finally like
I
wouldn't say it's completely recovered from the war. There's a lot of still buildings that I think they're leaving them. They just for hey, don't like do this again.
Yeah.
But like there's big shopping centers now. There's everything is like newified now.
Okay.
I think there's a word for it. It could be gentrified. I could have just made that up.
Modernized?
It's modernized.
The economy is growing, blah, blah.
All of that stuff.
Yeah. Whereas my little town, South River, thank you for asking, Billy. My favorite things about
England, tell me what.
my hometown. Look, it's so small. It's not even a town. It's technically a village. The population sign says 1,100, but it hasn't changed in like 34 years.
It'd be like 1,200.
No, it would be less. It's probably like 900. Yeah. It's smaller. Because like it could be a super cute little town.
Yeah.
And there's one little area that it's kind of getting built up, as in it has a brewery on it now. And the brewery now has a restaurant. Restaurant might be a big word for it sells food. But But like the rest of the town that could be super cute, like the old high street that could be super cute. Yep. It's just run down and like deserted. Like it's so sad to me.
Oh my God, Lindeland for mayor. You should go back, become the mayor. Raise that little village. Mayor.
I was just going to say, for those people back home listening, that's mayor that she's trying to say. Anyways.
Become the mayor.
But I'm actually excited to go home to see them. Okay.
Excuse me, do I get to ask a question? Or is that like...
Oh, right.
Because I feel like that's yours and then we both...
Oh, God. Again, what is with it?
No, you ask your question because I have a doozy. Maybe I'll leave that. Oh, do you want to do your doozy one?
No, not right now. No, I don't.
Because I feel like we're going to go to break soon. And then...
We have 4 minutes.
Okay, I'll do my doozy. Lindeland.
Oh, is your doozy like where?
No, it's not. It's more so like it's like a. I'm just gonna ask it, and you tell me because this is something that I think about all the time. I'm curious what you think. Is it okay to still appreciate art, whether it be music, whether it be film, whatever, from people who are fucked?
What do you mean fucked?
Like people who are like your Bill Crosbys. Your Michael Jacksons, who may or may not have been a Kitty Fiddler.
Yeah, no, I think
Roman Polanski. All those sort of people who have created all this wonderful art for the world, but have turned out to be motherfucking creeps.
Right. Oh, I think it depends on...
Kanye West.
Yeah, he's...
Do you know what I mean? Like, at the moment, like I've always loved Kanye West's music.
Yeah.
Always appreciated his art. The man is a motherfucking genius in that regard.
Yeah, yeah.
But then he goes out and does crazy stuff.
It says
that's really bad.
Yeah, I think it depends on what the person has done. You know what I mean? Like there's lines. Like Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
Nothing's actually been proven.
True. Maybe let's leave him out of it because
Bill Crosby, no, like I don't know if the question is, I don't think I'd be able to appreciate the art that they created that I used to appreciate once I knew what they've done, to be honest.
Because even like Harvey Weinstein, how many films has he made? Miramax. I didn't realize he was a Miramax. So Miramax has really created so many fucking movies.
Yeah.
Like at what point do you boycott that sort of stuff? Because you're like, well, that's fucked because this person did this. I don't know.
I think you're just niceness in your body would be like, ew, I don't like them anymore.
Yeah.
Okay. I think.
So I think that's fair. Like it depends on what they did, really.
Yeah. And if it's been proven.
Yes.
Right?
Yes. Okay.
That's your juicy question?
Kind of. Because it's like I just think there's so many people who do bad things in the world. And you answered that really quickly.
Yeah, well, I thought you were going to say like, how many hemorrhoids do you have? Like it was like, I was prepared.
I think I can lose count, to be honest. I mean, do you want to do that one? I don't know. At least four that I can see.
Oh, I don't look.
Dangle.
Don't look.
Oh, what?
God. Why
you should be able to look. Why don't you look at your junk?
I have, and I don't need to look at it anymore. It's burned in my eyeballs. Like, I do not need to see any more down there.
Fair enough.
It's just not cool. Okay? God. Thanks for bringing that one up, Billy.
You brought that up.
Now, just for those listening, I have not read through these questions, okay? So don't judge me like Billy. What's something besides your phone that you take everywhere? Well, I thought these were supposed to be interesting questions to ask your friend. Don't answer
lip
balm. Oh yeah,
Sunnies.
Ha! What happened to the sunnies?
I left my sunnies here on Monday, and I have
trick or treating,
and I have not seen them since Monday. It's Thursday now. For 3 days, I struggled so fucking hard. So I never leave home without sunnies and lip balm. Lip balm if I'm out.
Yeah,
I don't have lip balm.
Yeah.
I request for oil at the restaurant so I can put them on my lips. Like I fucking freak out.
You rub a fry on your lips, yeah.
I cannot live.
But do you get panicky? I get panicky.
Absolutely.
Because I'm like, I just constantly put it on, right?
Yes.
Like, so without having it, it's like, oh, what if my lips get dry? And then I start licking my lips, but then that just makes it worse. Yes.
Okay. Should we go to a break?
On that riveting note.
Yes,
I'm going to look through these boring ass questions and see if there's something good. Okay.
And I'm going to go reapply some lip balm.
Okay,
bye. Lindeland is very carefully reading about these questions because she came so prepared.
So
should we talk about the wine?
Oh, yes. Let's talk about the wine.
Let us give yourself a break.
Yeah.
I mean, what to say? Delicious, crisp white wine.
Do you know what
Sauv Blanc.
It's a nice Sauv Blanc.
Yeah.
Do you know what it's made me think of though? Not think of, but like kind of bold, underline, italic for me.
Ooh.
Is that I've moved away from the Sauv Blanc. Like I've hopped off the Sauv Blanc train.
I don't think I will ever hop off the Sauv Blanc train.
Yeah. No, I like it. I'm enjoying it, but I enjoy Pinot Grigios much more. Like my white go-to is one of them, or agree.
I mean, I don't get the gist of any of them. I get, some are sweeter, some are less sweet, whatever. This kind of wine is my go-to.
It's
and
delicious.
Always has been, always will be. As in, it's just a no nonsense, just a crisp white.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah,
like I don't understand. Like, what does the Pinot Grigio do for you? That, like,
I find that a Sauv Blanc is a bit. Remember, I'm not a wine guru.
Here we go.
For me, I find them just a little bit more bitter and like harsher.
Okay,
not as light to drink. Like the Pinot Grigio that we drank the other night for Halloween. Like I just find it so smooth and so like fresh and like I don't know. I just find this a bit heavier and bitter. I don't know if that's just.
I get that. Yeah. I probably enjoy that taste because beer, like bitter. Like I like bitter things.
Can you please pronounce your R's properly?
Can I please not be Canadian when I'm like hanging out here? Do I have to speak?
Billy, I have a question. Why don't you pronounce your R's?
You can ask Australia that. I learned what they taught me.
God, oh my God, this is so corny. Oh, it's in sections. We're going to have to think of on a fly, like our own questions, because like we've now moved on to questions to ask at a party. This is it. How do you know the host? Did you come to this party last year? Maybe I should have read
We are so sorry. Lindsay is so sorry for not preparing us a little bit better.
What are you drinking?
Sauv Blanc by the Hidden Sea.
Oh my God, these are horrible.
I got nothing. I came with what I thought were 2 doozy questions. What was your question that you wanted to? Yeah. And then we have one that we want to talk about from our listeners. Yes.
This is, I remember Pink, the artist, speaking of artists, being asked this question like years and years and years ago in an interview.
So now we're stealing questions from interviews.
Yeah. And I was like, oh, why would they ask her that? But I'm like, oh, it's actually quite intriguing because nobody really talks about this, but so many people actually do it.
Oh, I'm so curious.
So, Billy.
Okay.
Do you pee in the shower?
Absolutely.
Right?
Absolutely.
Who doesn't? And
and the people who don't are lying.
100%. Because do tell. Because this is the thing, and even her response from my memory was like, "Well, who does exactly what you said? Like,
shower.
Who doesn't? Like, I actually don't. When I'm on holiday, I try not to because I'm like, oh, someone else is going to be in here. But then, are those people not peeing in the shower before I get there?
When
Probably
I'm
not.
on holiday, I have the same thought. Yeah. So I just hover directly over the drain.
So you gotta always
flush out,
totally,
right?
you even at home, you gotta line up the home, drip.
I line up, but if it misses, I'm like, whatever. I'm around the area, right? It's same, whatever. And the shower's running, so it's not like Although sometimes that spreads the pee out further into the shower, which is kind of gross.
Depending on the
So you do have to be a little bit obviously conscious of that. But when I'm just more directing my pee more so when I'm in a hotel. Right. Do you know what I mean? But absolutely,
yeah. I'd love to know who doesn't and why they don't.
Yeah, people are weird. What about like the toilet seat up or down? Like that's a simple one,
right?
What
do you mean up or down?
Like do you leave it to flush up or down? Like when you flush the toilet, do you put the lid down?
If it's a poo, yes, because I feel like stuff's gonna float up in the air.
But that's same happens with pee. As in like when when you flush the water, all the water some of it juts out sometimes, right? There's like particles that leave. We're scientists here.
I don't really think about it. I think it's a hygiene thing.
Okay, yeah. I always, whether I'm peeing or if I'm flushing, I'm closing it because I don't. Also, that just like prevents me from having to clean pee from the outside of my toilet. Like I just don't like the splash.
I don't know
out.
What your toilet does, but I think you need a new one.
Splashes water.
I think you need a new one.
It's all bound to come out. A little bit is bound to come out.
Okay.
So toilet down. It's a hygiene thing. Don't be so gross. She doesn't shower at night. She doesn't close the toilet lid. She pees in the shower. Who is this woman?
Somebody who loves their body so much I can't think of. The list is ever ending.
5 nice things to say about it.
No, God. Corny.
What are you grateful for?
No, nothing. I'm grateful for nothing. No, I want to go through it shortly. Okay, wait. Are you reading a book right now?
I am.
Because I have an issue with myself right now.
Okay.
Do you know the title of your book?
I do.
Okay. I cannot, because one of the questions on here was like, oh, what book are you reading? Yep. And I'm like, good question. As in, like, good question. Please tell me. I can't remember the title of my book.
Okay.
Because it didn't capture me. But I'm so OCD. I'll use that lightly. I have to finish the book.
I hate that because I had a little bit of that in me for a while until I decided that it's my life and I can do what I want.
I know. How rewarding. How liberating.
It was so rewarding. That's how I started reading 1984.
Don't even
George Orwell. This is a very famous book. It's all set in 1984, if I had to guess. And it was about like society becoming kind of totalitarian. I don't know if I said that word. Anyway, basically like all media is controlled. Everything is, which is what's happening now anyway. So it's, but it was so fucking slow and boring. And I know it's such an important book and it's one of those classics you should read. And I could not fucking read it. It was so boring that I ended up that's the first time I've gone to myself, you know what? I don't fucking need this in my life. And I stopped reading it. And I feel so fulfilled for it.
Yeah.
I don't need to know what happens at the end.
Do you know what? See, this is part of my problem though. Like, I need to know what's happened. Even though I don't want to, like, I'm not interested, but I do need to know what's happened. But I do, whenever I walk by like the book section at the mall or whatever store you're in, I'm like, oh, like I just want to go and buy like 3 of the bestsellers because you know that they're going to be good. And well, chances are they're going to be good and they're going to get you hooked. But I'm like, no, not until you finish that book that you cannot remember the title of.
Put it down.
I need to.
Walk away. Okay. You don't need to finish it. The book I'm currently reading is called Blueberries.
Blueberries?
Yes, I'm pretty sure.
Got to stretch my
I just finished a Leanne Moriarty book as well. She's an Australian writer.
Don't know
She's
who
fucking
she is.
fabulous. Big Little Lies.
Oh, yes.
She's the author.
Love that show.
She came out with another book called Apples Never Fall. Again, slow burn at the start, but always wraps it up so nicely at the end. It's like so worth a read. So that's kind of what I've been reading in the last couple of weeks. I read in the toilet. That's kind of the only place I actually read. And every time I then like, if the book like gets promoted from the toilet to the couch.
Oh, it's a good one?
It's a good one. And I have to clean it first as well. Okay. Because all those poo particles. But I mean, even though I close my toilet every time I flush.
This is what I don't No. I'm talking
I'm just curious, like if you think that when you smell your poo, is it actually like poo flying around? Like the particles, are they actually like...
No, it's the poo in the toilet because it's right there. God.
Anyway, go on.
Oh my God. Okay, so Seinfeld. Did you ever watch Seinfeld? Ooh, a question in my question. Oh yeah.
A question within a question. Yeah. It's Christianception.
Wow. Okay, moving on. I can't believe, what do you mean you only dabbled? Okay, so there is an episode in Seinfeld where it's like, oh, your poo book. Right. So
right.
But this is what I don't understand, why people get so grossed out. Like, ooh, you take your phone into the bathroom and ooh, you read a book on the toilet. Ew. You don't wipe your ass and then touch your phone and your book. Like, so what's it? Well, if gross. You do, you need to figure something out. No,
gross.
Like,
can we refer back to my question previously, which was, when you smell the poo, is it just like poo particles flying around, right? Like, where does the smell come from? What is smell?
From the poo in the toilet,
what
Billy.
What is smell? I don't understand. That's what I'm saying. So is that what's flying around and hopping onto my book, which is why I have to clean my book if I leave? This is why I refuse to bring my phone in, because I'm feeling like if I bring it into the toilet, I must clean it. I wash my phone all the time. Do you ever wash your phone?
Yes, I use the disinfectant wipes all the time.
I literally wash my phone with soap under water because my water's waterproof. Thanks, Samsung. So it's waterproof. So I always wash. I'll come home after school and I will wash my hands, my phone all at the same time. So I feel nice and fresh. Okay. Because otherwise I feel like I'm touching germy things.
Well, you have all day. You work at a school. So I get that. Yeah. Okay. That's the only thing.
So if I bring my phone into the toilet, I must clean it.
Yeah. In a public toilet, 100%. But if you're at home.
What do you do with your phone in a public toilet?
I don't.
You don't have your...
I don't.
I don't. You don't go to...
What? What's the question?
No, I mean, like, see, I often roll with no bag, no nothing. So I'll just use pockets, right? So if I have my phone and my keys, I'm not going to bring a fucking bag. I'll just put them in my pockets. But then if I have to go to the toilet, I'm like, what do? I can't, like, a public toilet.
You got to put on the toilet paper roll holder thing.
Yeah, but I have to put toilet paper down first. Yeah, because my phone cannot touch anything.
Yeah, I get it.
I get really, like, even though I'll wash my hands right after, I can wash my phone straight after. It's on... touching
the surface, because you don't know what the person before you's done.
And I always use toilet paper to open and close the...
Yeah, oh, yes.
Yeah, right? Yeah. Even though, again, I'll wash my hands straight after. I don't do public toilets.
Oh, my God. The problem would be solved if you carried a bag and you could just put your phone in the bag. and then you just hang the bag on the hook, and then
don't you have to clean your bag from the hook?
Well, you should clean the
poo particles.
Oh my God.
Other people's poo particles, even worse.
This topic was not supposed to be about poo, but it just keeps talking about
turn into a toilet topic, didn't
it? Okay. Well, because God, when will I learn to talk?
Speak.
What is the best show that you've binged? Which is a relevant question because I am stuck.
We're fighting at the moment, aren't we?
Well, not fighting, but you're like, hey, you got to get Netflix. I don't want Netflix. I've too many other platforms. What's your favorite show though that you've binged?
Can you think of one while I think?
Oh my
What's something that
God.
you've
Mine lately is Lux Listings, like hands down.
Right.
Loved it. So that's my latest one.
Yeah.
And then the second runner up, which is, actually this would probably be more so than Lux Listings because I had like 6 seasons, Downton Abbey.
Yeah. And this is what we're fighting about currently because I can't seem to finish Downton Abbey.
I can't understand that. I don't understand it.
Look, the last couple of things I've binged was probably Mr. Mercedes. I did the first couple of seasons of that. That's on Netflix, so you wouldn't know about it. It's basically about a guy who like rammed into a crowd.
Oh, okay.
Killed a bunch of people.
Okay.
And then continued to terrorize the cop that was trying to solve the murder.
This isn't a true story like a doco.
No.
Okay.
No.
Doesn't sound very interesting to binge, but anyways, moving on.
I don't know why it hooked me so much, but it did.
Why either.
So I binged the shit out of that. Grey's Anatomy.
Oh, yes.
I just recently started binging Grey's Anatomy so hard, and guess what?
What?
They took it off Disney.
Oh.
So I was halfway through second season out of 9.
I was going to say, how far were you in?
And they've taken it off.
See, do you know what? That's actually good. I need to go to the old school shows because this is my problem that I was saying to you. Like all of the platforms that I have, which is only 3, sorry people to let you down, but I don't have any, there's no good series out right now. Because I get it has lots of seasons, right?
Yes.
I should go to the old school ones.
Go to the old school. I don't know if you've ever seen Gilmore Girls, although I think they're on Netflix as well. I binged the shit out of Gilmore Girls when Eve was a baby, when I just gave birth to her.
Yeah.
So I like the old school series. I feel like they're very, like they're easy to follow. There's a reason they're really popular. You should just do it.
But the problem is I've seen a lot of them.
Well, you should just get onto Netflix. You need to cancel Stan or
Prime
Video.
Sorry, you finish. I'm going to be nice. You finish.
That's so nice. I'm a little bit taken aback. Yes, I am finished. I'm just curious.
I have a confession about shows. You know how I'm like, oh my God, I can't believe you don't like Downton Abbey.
Yes.
Me.
Yes.
I'm going to tell you about a show that I have not seen, that I do not know why I have not seen. And I hope to God some platforms is showing it.
Okay.
Sex in the City. I know. I've never watched it and I don't know why.
That would be so up your alley.
I was just going to say, it's so up my alley.
I mean, all the things they say about it are true. The fashion, the choices, the everything. Like,
I need to watch
fabulous.
I'm going to...
You absolutely need to watch.
Yeah.
I don't know where it's on, to be honest. I don't even think it's on Netflix, although I haven't looked. The movies, you can leave them or take them.
No, I wouldn't do the movies. Maybe Apple will sell them. I have a feeling it's one of those series that wouldn't be on anywhere because it's...
so exclusive.
Yeah.
I'll buy the box. No, I won't. What am I talking about? Shit is expensive. God. We're not that close, are we? I don't know.
Oh my God, we are that close.
We are that close.
Okay, Billy, speaking of close, my dear friend, enough of these stupid, boring questions. Google, do better next time. Seriously. Like, for
yes, it's Google.
God's
Google's
sakes.
fault, not ours. Yep.
Because I literally Googled it and that was the first thing that came up and I was like, sweet, research done.
Yeah.
Fail. So my close friend Amelia has asked us a question, which you were like, oh, good question.
And I think that's a good question. Thank you, Amelia.
Look, it is.
You disagreed?
No. I think it's a good question. I'm just like, I don't know the answer. I don't know.
Do you want to ask the question?
I'm finding it. Can you stop? I mean, patience. Don't you meditate? Calm. Yes, thank you. So if you were to podcast about anything else, what would it be? I don't know, Amelia.
I took this. Okay, well, personally, because I didn't even think about it personally until you said it, but personally.
Is this episode over yet?
Seriously. I would do something in the Yugo content, which I'm kind of already doing already.
I was like, you already are doing that. Yeah.
So to me, it's always been like a thing to do something with the Yugoslavs, whether I make it into English or not. That I'll probably do something in that arena. Mm-hmm. But then what I initially thought the question was if you and I were to do a different podcast, what would that be?
Cute. You thought of me. Okay. Yeah.
Oh, did you do? Yes.
I didn't.
Yes, I did. Oh my God. And I could not come up with an answer. I don't know what it would be.
See, and because in my mind, I just thought of like me personally.
Selfish.
Yeah, I know, rude. But I'm like, well, nothing, because I wouldn't be doing this podcast unless if you asked. So like, I don't have this desire to do a Canadian podcast.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
So I don't know. Well, no, I do know.
Go on.
Well, it would be interior design aspect to some degree.
Naturally. That's
of course.
In all honesty, if we did do another podcast, which we are not planning to, calm down, people, everybody stop, with the paparazzi on us. No, I think it would be to do with something with like home improvements.
With you?
Yes, because because you need to help people like me, right? So you need like the stupid person to ask questions for the clever people to answer.
Well, I'm not clever.
Stupid in interior design. Do you know what I mean? Like, so I think if anything, it would be something around that, because that's such a huge interest to you, and I've recently come on board.
Yeah, wannabe.
Yeah.
I can't help it that you
wannabe interior designers. That's what it would be called.
I don't like that name.
Well, that's too bad.
Okay. All right.
Well. Anyway, that's it.
Listen to us.
That's it. Don't listen to that podcast.
Go.
That's not happening. Yeah,
right?
Bye.
Okay. I'm done. I don't want to ask any more boring questions.
I'm so sorry that most of those were boring for you, Lindsay. I thought we had a really good time, but clearly it wasn't to be. You can listen to this really fascinating and wonderful episode you can watch us on YouTube. You can watch the full episode on YouTube. She keeps looking at my skirt. It's so awkward. Stop it. YouTube, yes.
Back
also,
to that.
Instagram and Facebook and TikTok.
Oh, yeah.
And just like you can email us at onechatspodcast@gmail.com. You can also look at our website, onechatspodcast.com. So like, call us, email us, talk to us.
Wow.
Ask us questions that you are so wanting to know about us.
Oh,
is that it, Lindsay?
That's it, Bill.
Goodbye.
That's it. Yeah.
See ya. Sorry about Lindsay today. I don't know what the problem was. It's weirder. Love you, Lindsay.
You make me laugh. You're so funny.
So funny, you guys.
Okay, that wasn't funny. I feel like you missed something. You didn't. I'm joking.
No, what? No.
Can you go hit the button?
Okay, that's it. Bye. Chat soon.
Chat soon.
I guess, yeah. Thank you for joining us for this latest episode of Wine Chats Podcast with Bildo and Lindeland. You can find us on our socials on Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok, and you can listen to us on any favorite podcasting app or watch on YouTube.
And don't forget to like, subscribe, share, review, comment, send us some love. We absolutely love it.
Chat soon. Come on, Lenny. Chat soon.
Chat soon.
Chat soon.
We're not putting this in.
Come on.
Okay, we'll add in chat soon at the end.
Yeah.
Both of us?
Yeah, go
okay.
on.
Chat soon.